Can you imagine financial drain of $130 billion in a company? Guess what were they doing? They were using social media at the workplace. Today, we are going to tell you that how social media affects workplace and how it affects productivity in a negative way. But at the end of the video, you will be able to gauge that what's the negative effects of working social media at the workplace. Going to the first point, social media affects productivity in a negative way because it's a time waster. Whenever you are on the phone, whenever you are using social media, you are just texting your friend or maybe tweeting a post that just wastes your time at the workplace. Daydreaming is another point. So if you're in a new relationship and your partner is just texting you, and that will distract you because you have feelings for them and you will not be able to work properly in the workplace. Another point I'm going to discuss is distraction through a Twitter post. So if you are watching any Twitter post or Facebook and something, and you are going to go in the meeting after 15 minutes, even if you are done with the post, in that meeting you will memorize that what happened on the Twitter post and something, and that will definitely decrease your productivity in a negative way. The second main point is that if you use social media at the workplace, that's not ethical. Because you are just getting paid for your work, not for using social media at the workplace. According to CreditDonkeySurvey.com, more than 60% of workers use social media at the workplace and they do nothing. In the survey, there were 1,250 Americans and they were 18 and over.
The offensive aspect. I'm going to show you how it's offensive to coworkers and you, it's offensive to clients, and by my personal testimonies, I will show you how it's offensive and how social media is offensive at the workplace. Alright, now I'll start off, look at this, we have a graph here that shows the daily time spent on social media while at work. We have none, 0 to 15, 15 to 30, 30 to 60, 60 to 20, 120, and 120 minutes plus spent on social media. At what point, guys, do you think this gets offensive? You're right, guys. Right about here is when it gets offensive. Right about here is when I feel this starts to get offensive. 30 to 60 minutes on social media and not performing work-related hours. 60 to 20, 120 minutes, that's a lot of time, guys. And then 120 minutes plus on social media, man. Alright, now it's offensive to your coworkers and you. First, how it's offensive to you. It's offensive to you as if, or actually we'll do coworkers first. It's offensive to your coworkers first because if you're the person who's on social media, you are not showing the same level of desire to finish the project and as the coworkers do, and you are not finishing your project and you are not completing it because you are too busy distracted on social media. Now how it's offensive to you is in vice versa of that, is if your coworker who is supposed to be helping you with this project is not and is on social media while you are showing the same level or showing desire and want to do this project while he is not showing the same level of interest. This is how it's offensive to you and your coworkers. And we also have a little cartoon you can talk about and show it how it looks offensive. Alright, now to my personal testimonies. I have two testimonies of how social media is offensive at the workplace. The first one, I have two coworkers. One whose name is Mark and Shantae. They sit on cubicles right there and right there. They sit by side each other. Mark loves to play social media Twitter posts and that he likes to play out loud of political people talking about the government. Shantae is really wants to know only about work-related matters. She doesn't want to worry about anything that's going on in the government right now. So when Mark plays the political videos, she puts on headphones and blocks out the sound or goes into the hallway, and that's her only solution as of right now to deal with Mark's social media distraction. Next, we have another testimony that I have is that a coworker that just started with me, Dalton, and my boss, Gerald. Another coworker that we have, Colton, said that an employee was coming in, the Moortown Rancheria, our client, which is our customer, Moortown Rancheria, has been calling us and wanted to schedule a meeting with Gerald. Gerald tried to tell Dalton that, hey, did anyone call us, because Dalton controls the call log. when they went to go check out Gerald and a customer to Dalton's call log, Dalton was found on social media, which was completely disrespectful to our customer, who called the call log and did not get what he wanted. He was shown, and in turn, it looked bad on Gerald, our boss, who in then turn showed that he didn't have the same level of interest as our customer even in. So when all this made it look, the whole goal to this, the whole thing that narrowed it down to was social media. The whole problem of this, guys, was social media. Alright.
Here's the caution. We are not saying you to stop any phone use from your workplace. We are not saying you to receive and send important messages to your family members or friends. And we are also not saying you to stop using phone or social media in emergency situations. I mean, we all understand like there's emergency situations and we have family problems and stuff, then we have to talk to our family members. We can just text them and call them. The main point here is we are just saying to stop social media, because texting and using social media are two separate things. We are just saying to stop this because we need to increase our productivity in the company.
Appeal to action. Now, what I propose to fix social media's presence in the workplace, I propose the 3 strikes policy. The first strike is a warning. Hey man, we caught you, you're on social media, get off it, right? The first strike is a warning. The second strike is a more severe warning. Hey man, this is the second time we caught you, you get off social media. Come on now, we've already caught you the first time, this is the second time now. This is your more severe warning. And the third time, management is going to get involved, and they're going to they're going to hand any punishment they deem necessary to the employee.
So,
overall, social media's detrimental presence in the workplace will be destroyed while implementing the 3 strikes process. The 3 strikes process will work because of past personal experience.